how you can grow your own onions from scraps. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. I'm going to show you in this video how I go about and show you the whole process, covering, it's about a week or two, about taking an onion from the store, cutting the end off, and growing onions from that. I'm going to take you all the way through the initial process of cutting the onions, showing you how to do it, all the way to planting it in the ground, growing onions. And then I'll do an update video later on showing how well it did, maybe like a month from now. But, so this video took about 10 days-ish to film because I showed different processes. I showed different time periods, stuff like that. So follow me so you can see how to grow onions from the scraps, from the onions you buy at the store and you use anyway. You cut the ends off. So follow and let's see. So I'm going to show you how to go about growing your own onions from the scraps that you normally throw away. This end, you know, we always talk about, you cut that end off, throw it away, put it in the compost pile, stuff like that, whatever. Onion, simple. As you see the cut here, cut off about a quarter of it, whatever. Just get enough of it to make a little semicircle like this, or a semi-globe. And then on the root side, not the shoot side, the root side, take off the excess peel that is dried because it sometimes rots when you do this. And then what you do is you get a container about the size of the cut onion. Fill it full of water, put the roots down in the water so that the roots make contact with the water, and then let it sit. So that's the first stage. I'm doing up a bunch of onions like this, and I'll come back. So the next thing you'll see on this video is probably 2 or 3 days from now. We'll check them to see if there's any new root growth. So stay tuned. Here we are on day 3 of the onion experiment. Not really an experiment. We know it's going to work, but I thought I'd show you guys. So here we go. There we go. All right. Here we got garlic cloves that we are trying to see, to see if it works for them. I haven't looked it up online. Don't even know. We just had some extra cloves. It's starting to get green here anyway. Yep. So we just put them in some water and we'll see. But anyway, update on the onions. Here, I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can see.
They're already growing.
Yep, they're already growing. See, they're already starting to grow in there. And then if you look here, look at all those
they
white.
already have white.
Yep. Remember to raise your hand if you have something to say, okay?
Yep.
All right, all those white roots. See the brown ones? Those are the ones that were there. But all the white ones are new roots in 3 days. So that is pretty impressive. Let me see. Get that water out of there. Yep. Pretty impressive. Pretty happy. So let's see what some of the other ones have done. They're starting to get green in there also. And let me see here. I'll put it so you can see in the camera. New roots. Growing really well. So that one looks like the water is doing fairly well. Let's check this one since we're here. Green. We got growing. So let's scrub the edge.
Wow.
Dump the water out.
Growth.
This one not doing as well as the other ones, but you can see that new little root there, right there. There you go. Turn it so you can see it.
Also, all that new skin coming on.
Yeah. So there's that one. I think I showed you this one. Let's look at this one.
Yep.
Kind of a trick to get them out sometimes.
Yep. And yes, the cup color is pink. My favorite color.
Yeah, this is your favorite color. Look at all those roots. Yes, looking good. And growth. Yep, doing really well. So, whoops.
That's
put
all
that
the
in there.
onions. That's all the onions.
We will continue. This is, like I said, day 3. we'll go probably a week. We'll show next will be 7 days progress and see how we go from there. And then get through the process of sprouting it. Then we'll get it in the ground, plant it, and we'll continue the video. So stay tuned for more updates.
Yep.
Here we are on day, I don't know, 7 or 8, I think it is, day of this onion and garlic experiment. So, as you can see, we got a bunch of green stuff, right? Good to go. We got, the garlic is looking really well. Looking really good. It is growing. So that's going to be a planted. That's going to be planted soon.
Yep.
First off, I want to show you one of the onions that didn't really do anything at all. So this one didn't work out. So what? Compost pile for that one. That one's going away. However, we did get, this one's going, but you see the mold in there? Hey, I guess it just happens.
Pink cup.
But it's still growing. Yep, this is one of your pink cups.
It's my favorite color.
So yeah, we'll still plant that and see how well it works. Like I said, this is, an experiment. Don't interrupt, baby girl. Raise your hand, remember?
I have something to say.
Okay, what?
Also, as you can see, my other little pink cup is rocking it out.
Yes, her other pink cup is rocking. That's the best one.
We call it rock and rollin'.
Rock and rollin'. Yep. And then this one is also doing very well, but there's also, some mold on there you see. Hey, it is what it is, I guess.
It's still close.
And then these two. They do have mold on them also. But it seems that they're growing. This one especially, as you can see there. So we'll continue the experiment to about, I don't know, it depends. We will go at least a couple more days in here in the house. Maybe, I don't know. Depends on how it goes. We'll go a little bit further here in the house, and then we will put them in the ground, plant them. Yes, you have a question.
A gnat flew in here, so that's probably why it's rotting.
Oh, a gnat flew in there. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll get to planting pretty soon. So far, it's working out pretty well. So we'll continue the experiment / planting. Garlic and onion growing experiment coming to a close. So I'm actually planting this as part of another video, but I will show you this for this video also. So stay tuned. We got the onions in the ground. You can see them there. There, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. That one didn't have anything poking up, so there's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8 and 9 since the 10th died. So we got them in the ground. So we're good to go. Alright, so there we go. They are in the ground. I hope you guys liked the video. So we took store-bought onions, cut the bottom off, put them in water, let them sprout roots, and then they started sprouting green onions. Pretty simple process. You're going to buy those onions anyway, right? And chop off the ends and throw it away. So you might chop off a little bit more just to make sure they fit in the glass, or use smaller mouthed glasses. You don't have to cut off that much. It's something you can cut off and throw away anyway. So cut it off, put it in some water, grow it, put it in the ground like I am right now, and at least it's going to grow green onions. Hopefully it'll grow the bulbs. We'll see about that. That'll be in a later video, but this is simple. You can do the same thing with green onions. Also, chop off the bottom of the green onions, put them in water, they'll grow more green onions. Very simple. Or you could even just take the end, chop it off, throw it in the ground. As long as it's watered well, it'll probably grow. I guess I'll try that one too. And I'm just hoping that the rot and the mold and stuff like that, the icky stuff on top of some of these onions, doesn't affect it. But like I said, I'll do a follow-up video later on. I just want to show you guys this, show you how simple it is. It's really easy. It takes up a little bit of space. It takes a little bit of water and some onions. that you're going to buy anyway, right? Okay, so get out and do the things. Garden, grow your own food, take care of your family, produce lots of your own inputs. Like I show here, garlic, onions. It's one thing I've been working on, like I showed the garlic. We added in the 2 cloves of garlic, plus another 2 sleeves of garlic, which was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's like 12 more cloves in there also, as well as those 2 that we had sprouting. So yeah, that's 14 more garlics put in. I hope to have this whole bed just overflowing with green onions and garlic. And the garlic, you can take the little end off like green onions, eat it, tastes just like garlic. It's garlic, same thing. You don't need the bulbs necessarily. Dice up the greens, put them in your food. You want to spice it with garlic? Easy way to do it. We love it. But anyway, I love you guys. Get out and do these kind of things. It's important. And learn in the process. This was a learning experiment for me. I think I might have done this before, but I forget if I've actually done this before. But if you're getting out doing, you learn lessons. I learned one of them didn't work. Okay, so what? The rest of them did. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to you and yours.